Hi everyone. In this video we're going to talk about angular velocity. So angular velocity is how fast your angle is changing, which means we basically want to take the angle that we've rotated through and divide it by the amount of time that's passed by while we rotate through that, and that should give us an angular velocity. So actually in some ways a little simpler than linear velocity because it doesn't really matter how big your circle is. The radius isn't part of this. It's just how fast are you rotating. So I do have a quick example for this. We're looking at a CD and we know it spins an average of 350 times per minute. And we want to convert that to an angular velocity and also make sure it ends up in degrees per second. So it's almost an angular velocity already. We get 350 full rotations in 1 minute. To get it to be an angular velocity, I do all of this stuff with dimensional analysis. There's other ways to do that, but I highly recommend the dimensional analysis because it gives you a good way of showing me your work, and it also helps you make sure you're not switching up when you should divide with when you should multiply, which is a common mistake in these. So to make it angular, what I need to think about is the fact that I know how many either degrees or radians are in one full rotation. So I could do 2 pi radians per one rotation or 360 degrees per one rotation. Both of those would convert it to an angular velocity. Since I know that my goal is to get degrees per second, I'm going to go ahead and use the 360 degrees. So this cancels the rotations out, and this is now an angular velocity. And you could calculate this if you're curious, but I'm going to go ahead and finish the unit conversion because there's not actually a ton. My only problem right now is that this is degrees per minute, and I want degrees per second. So I'm going to say, well, I also know that in 1 minute, there are 60 seconds, and that will cancel the minutes out. And now I'm seeing my degrees on the top and my seconds on the bottom, which is perfect. Since I'm trying to use this funny computer calculator, I'm even going to reduce a little bit. I know that 60 goes into 366 times. So I need 350 times 6. I guess I probably didn't need a calculator for that. As soon as you start using a calculator, you just want to use it for everything. I understand because I do it too. So 2,100 degrees in 1 second. So pretty fast. That's a lot of rotation in just a single second. Okay, so angular velocity, how much your angle changes per unit time. All right, thanks for watching.